If you go to this Next.js based boilerplate documentation, you can find the file structure of the code base explained in detail. That is, this src folder contains the all major code base, code snippet, everything that is required for this project. Let's go to this code base and see that the src folder, as mentioned, contains the app folder that contains the pages, APIs, all the functionalities, and also the components contains the reusable component that has been used all across the project. It also has a config.ts file that contains the default configuration values that are required for this project in different places. Also, each and every file in the code base has well commented description that what is this file or this page or this component, it is like what is being done inside here. If you just go to any of the components, you can just read the comment and you can understand what is going on in here. Secondly, all the components, all the files and pages are type safe. That is, if you go to this config file is type safe with this type configuration. And if you just add a test variable, let's say any random test variable in the type in anything as per your requirement, and then you will be able to see there is an error saying test is declared here in the type config, but it is not mentioned here. So basically you need that that test variable in this case. So if we again remove it, or let's make it optional, you can see the error is gone, or if we just remove it, again the error is gone. So basically the point is every component is a type safe. Showing you another example of, let's say, input wrapper, you can see it has explained why each and every props are useful, like what is the use case of each and every prop in this input wrapper component, and what are the props accepted if you want to use this input wrapper. Let me show you an example of account page, but before that, here again, if you see this, it accepts a label, a description, comment, info popover, error, everything that is required, or that is generally required to handle in a form element. So if you go to this account page, and let's go to the UI for better reference. So here this label or this info popover, these are the things that are handled in the input wrapper component. So that input wrapper wraps a input component in any of the form element. It can be the input section can be a select element, or a text area, or just a text input. It can be anything. You can just wrap that inside input wrapper and pass the required props. For example, here for the location section, we are passing a label and a popover component. That is just, if you click, you can see more details about that. Similarly, if you pass a description, the description will be shown in here. If you pass error variable, it will be shown respectively. So here you can see there is this description prop. Okay, you can just go through the code base, you can just play around and you can test each and everything. And also if you want to modify this input wrapper, if you think that you don't need a description section, you can just remove it. If you think there are more requirements for yourself, you can just add it in here. It's completely scalable and customizable, everything as per your requirements. You can just reuse it anywhere, everywhere you want.